Hello, and welcome to my channel. My name is Hen, and this is Crafting from the Broom Closet. And first of all, I don't know if anyone's watching. Hang on, let me open up the chat. Oh, we've got a Jenny Roberts. Hello, Jenny. How you doing? So I've been away. I've been disappeared for a while. And I've not stuck to what I wanted to do, which was my 30 days of crafting, crafting throughout the whole of November in aid of motor neurone disease. I feel a bit guilty about it. But it was my birthday. Yes, thank you. Happy belated birthday. It was my birthday. I turned 50 and I was unaware. Hello, my craft world, Tina. Hello, Tina. I thought I'd have like time to do crafting every day. I didn't. I did do crafting. I made a costume, and I made a sort of voodoo type doll. It wasn't a voodoo doll. I made like a puppet, an effigy to burn on a fire for the full moon. So I did do some crafting, and I've done a bit of crafting on other people's channels. I just haven't been on my channel, and I feel a bit guilty because I haven't done it every day. And as I'm wide awake at 1 o'clock in the morning, yes, it's 1 o'clock in the morning in the UK, and I'm slow down. It's 1 o'clock in the morning in the UK. Well, 1:05. And as I'm awake, I thought, you know what, I'll do some crafting. And I'm just going to do something simple. Something really simple. I attend craft fairs. I run craft fairs. I attend craft fairs, and my sister makes jewellery. And I thought we can make some little boxes for the jewellery to go in at the craft fair. Oh, sorry about that. Talking too fast, my mouth went dry. That's what we're going to do. And I got this idea from the Posh Paper Lady. I don't know if anyone watches her. She's one of the first crafting channels I came across in YouTube a couple of years ago. She makes like paper handbags and really cool. But she does other things. She does a lot of boxes and photos and stuff. Let me get comfortable. This is really simple box, and it's made out of cards. Just simple cards. And you can make them out of any cards. So I've already marked this one up, ready, scored it all up, all ready to go. So I'll just make this one and I'll show you how I scored it up. I messed up on the scoring there, look. I can't get this scoreboard to work properly for me. So I'm just going to cut along the score line and then cut across like that, taking off a little V. And do that on all of these score lines. Cut down the score line. Use a knife for this. But these little boxes will come in handy for little gift boxes for the jewellery that my sister makes. Oh, I've cut it somewhere. I'll do that in a minute. So yeah. Anyone else struggle getting to their scoreboard to work properly? Because it's just, or is it just a me thing? Am I just useless? It's possibly I'm just useless. Yeah, she does make some really cool stuff. Yeah, I like her handbags. I've tried making them. I can't do it anywhere near as well as she does them. She makes them look so easy. I made some little backpacks. That wasn't from her though. But she makes them look so easy. But she makes them so well that they can be used as real handbags, which is pretty awesome. So this is just one of her simple projects. Use map stuff that we all have. Everyone, I'm pretty sure everyone has cards in their stacks. Cards they're never going to use. These are like note cards. I bought a pack of, I don't know, 12 note cards. And there was 2 packs for one, buy one, get one free, and they were $1.99 in each pack.
So so what, 24 note cards for £1.99. I've cut a little strip of card there to reinforce this, so I'm going to stick that down. And I'm just using that sticky tape that I bought the other day. For those that didn't watch me on Pam's the other day, I showed you a stash of stuff that I bought the day after my birthday, actually. I met up with the girls that came down from Liverpool and Essex, London, for breakfast. And while I was in that part of the city, I decided to go to a shop called The Range. So that's now reinforced that where the original fold was. This is really easy. Bit of tape on there. She does give really good instructions, but I still mess them up. Oh, why is that not rolling? Oh, don't tell me I've run out of tape already. No. There we go. Bit of tape on there. Bit of tape on there. We'll do this side first. So I'm going to line that line up there with that line there, and hopefully I've cut it straight. Clearly I didn't do this right. See, this is why I don't do. This is why I can't craft the way everyone else does, because somehow, look, that is much longer than that, so I'm gonna have to trim it down. And it's only that side that is weird. Did I do moon water? Not this time round. I have moon water. There's my moon water. I've got a big jar of it. And that was from when I celebrated the water element. So yeah, I don't need any moon water at the moment. I've got a big jar of it. I celebrated the water element a few months back, and I've still got the big jar of moon water, so I don't need any more. Oh no, go straight. Okay, there we go. Okay, so I now need to cut this corner here. So no, the last one I did, because it was what we call fireworks night or bonfire night here. We did work with the fire element. So for those that don't know what firework night is, bonfire night is, we celebrate the brutal torture and death sentence of a man that tried to blow up Parliament. He got caught. It wasn't just him that got caught. Well, he was the one that was on the property. They caught all these conspirators as well. But he was the one that was on the property at the time. His name is Guy Fawkes. So every 5th of November, we celebrate his capture and death. And we do this thing of burning a guy on the fire. There you go. So that's a little gift box. Like so. Hopefully it'll go. Oh, I didn't do that straight, did I? I'm going to trim off bits. Go in, go in. See, this is why I don't make things, because they never go right. Why does everyone else make them look so simple? That's not fitting. It's not fitting at all. It fit the other way. I'm guessing I just folded that one in the wrong place. Hang on. Let's fold that out a bit. Try again. I'll put some more glue on this in a minute. Try off that. Maybe the cards just weren't even. Quite possible that the cards were not even. I've got it working. Oh, you've just come from taking a few pics of the night sky. So we've got new moon coming up in a few days' time. There you go, that worked. Just took me a while to get there, but it worked. Right, simple gift box. Don't mess it up like I did. So like I said, you can do it with any shape, any size card. So I've got this one here, Christmas card, quite a pretty one. Although that's a bit tatty. Hang on, bear with me. That one's been in my box for a long time by the looks of it. Go with this one. I bought these today, so £1.99 for 40 cards. You get 40 gift boxes out of it. It works out 5p a box. So if I want, it doesn't help that this it doesn't start at 0 here on the measurements. It starts at 0 over there. And I only want 2 centimeters. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and line that up here somewhere. Where do I put my scorer? I had it out earlier and now I've lost it. How have I misplaced it already? I only had it earlier. Oh, there we go. Not a score, it's a bone folder, but it does the job. Are you able to see the Aurora Borealis? Do you know what? Apparently we'll be able to see it here several times, but I can't. I've tried, I can't. I've looked, I can't. I think with this one I'm going to do it 1.5 centimeters. Which I think is that point there. And I mean, if you've got a certain phone, you can pick it up on the phone, which is awesome. So this one's going to be a bit more shallow than the last one I just did. Because that one was 2 centimetres, but I think that's a little bit deep. I don't know, we'll see. Just going all the way around at 1.5 centimetres. I remember why I did it 2 centimetres now. Because now I've got to do 3/4 of a centimetre either side of the original score line. Yeah. If you hear weird noises in the background, that is the rabbits. About there. About there. That don't look right, does it? That's not over far enough. That's 1/2 centimetre. Yeah, that's about 3/4. Okay. I think that's about right. I think this one's a bit too far over. Hang on a minute. It needs to come over ever so slightly. And that's gone in exactly the same place. Right, okay. So fold along the lines that I've just done, that I've just made badly. What kind of rabbits do I have? They are mongrels. They are, so they're not actually my rabbits. They're just staying with me for a while. They're my son's rabbits. They are, they're semi-lop, semi-rex, and semi-lion face. They're a cross. They're complete mongrels. I know I've messed this up. That middle one is not right. I will not be doing it at 1.5 centimetres again because I can never get that right. Right, okay. I know this needs to be 1.5 centimetres. Oh. So the measurements don't go all the way there either. 1.5 centimetres, let's mark it with a pencil. Doesn't matter what colour it is. 1.5 centimetres. So this is for here, to reinforce here. And that didn't cut straight at all. It might be that the original line wasn't straight. Let's try again. Because that is not straight. Try again. So when my son wanted rabbits, he said he wanted 2 black rabbits, and he didn't want them to be too big, so not Rexes. He didn't want them to be lion heads, and he didn't want them to be lop ears, and he ended up with no black rabbits They're more like a tan colour. They're cross, they're a mixture. They've got different colours in them. But their main colour is like a tan colour. That have all the elements that he didn't want. So hey ho. Right, see that's 1.5 centimetres. That's why I know that's wrong, in the wrong place. I can rescore it. Now I know where it needs to be, I can rescore it. Let's mark that there. That's way off. Way off. Measurement is it? Yes, that's nearer to 1 centimetre, isn't it? Oh, it's not that far off 1.5 centimetres. I think this side is right. I think it's this side that's wrong. No, I've probably done it too wide. So yeah, they are very vocal, which is unusual for rabbits. They make a lot of noise. They squeal at me. That's not in the right place. Why is that? I've just folded the wrong line again. Silly woman. But I'm going to start again. I've got plenty of these. I'll do something else with that one. I'm going to do it 2 centimetres because that's the measurement I know. Go back to the 2 centimetres. You can't see what I'm doing, can you? Doesn't matter. You've all done scoreboard yourself. So, but yeah, as I say, they're very boisterous. I'm pretty sure these grooves are not lining up, and that's why I have a problem. I think I need a different scoreboard because I don't think these grooves line up with the measurements. Where did that just go off like that? No. Okay. Used to raise Rex's California mix. I don't think we get California bunnies over here. I don't think so. I may be wrong, but I don't think so. Oh, I forgot. I've got to do this one. So this one, I know it's 2 centimetres. So 1 centimetre each side of the thingy. Of the initial line. See what I mean about things not lining up? So that's not in the right place. Right, let me just show you. Can you see the top now? I can't see if you can see the top. Because YouTube is way behind. Right, okay. See, my grooves do not line up with the measurements. And that's why I keep going wrong on this. It's here I'm meant to do, I think. So it still don't look like a centimetre. That's much bigger over that side. Okay, that looks more like it. It's what I get for buying a cheap scoreboard, I guess. It's not made properly. I've got to be clever, get a scoreboard and trimmer all in one. I'm going to try and push out. No, it's not going to work. I was trying to push out that middle score, but it's not going to work. That should be wide enough for it to go in there. I just need the length, which is about there. That fit? Oh, it's a little bit long. Take off a little sliver. Nope. Did that even take anything off? No. Come on. Probably would have been easy to use a pair of scissors. That's better. Move that out of the way because it's annoying me now. My mat desperately needs cleaning. Ooh. Don't know how much I like these tapes. It seems to just make a mess. Okay, that'll do. Oh, what, that those scoreboards aren't lined up? I didn't know if it was just me. I'm going to use my knife this time. Not that I can cut straight with a knife. Okay, I'm going to angle that off. And then I'm going to actually trim a bit of this off as well. Because I think that's where I was making part of the mistake on the last one. Angle that off. Angle it off. So I cut along there. Clearly not. And trim a bit off. And reduce it down. Okay. So what have you been up to lately, Tina? Anything interesting? I think it's just you watching. I think it's just you keeping me company. Right. What have you been crafting? I'm going to be making an advent calendar, I've decided. I've got this box here that had crackers or biscuits with cheese in them, and I thought it's a good size to make an advent calendar out of. So that's what I'm going to be making next, but I've got to figure out how I'm doing it, which is why I'm not doing it right now. I bought a finger blade, and it was one of my better buys for Jewel Craft. Yeah, I mean I've got the little, not the finger blades. I've got little tiny blades. I'm not sure if I've put any. I tidied everything away when I thought I was having guests coming to stay. So and I can't find any of it. I don't know where to put it all. But I've got like little tiny blades, and they're probably better than this. But for what I'm doing here, this is fine. I've seen the finger blades. I keep looking at them. But I do think I need to figure out if I can find a better. See, I still didn't cut that the right size. I cut a bit like that off as well. Where's the scissors? That should fix that problem. Do the same over here. You're working on a herbal field book. I like herbs. Are you a little bit witchy, Tina? Are you a fellow witch? I've got some herbology books. I can see one from here actually. No, hang on, that goes on that side. Yeah, still didn't measure them the same height. I don't know how I keep doing it's that scoreboard, I tell you. It's that scoreboard. I've decided that's what the problem is. It's not my incompetence, it's that scoreboard. I think I'd be better off just getting a ruler and doing it the old-fashioned way. Why is that not rolling again? Cool. Hello, fellow crafty witch. I'm going to have to do something there. Actually, it might be all right. Let's see how it goes together here. Might be all right. Oops, wrong way up. This is permanent glue, apparently. I'm not sure how permanent. There we go. Go on in. Go on in. Okay, I'm already fed up with doing this. There we go. That's not too bad. There you go. Two slightly different side boxes. That one, they're meant to be both 2 centimetres deep. How's that one so much deeper? That's scoreboard, tell ya. Oh, the fill book and grimoire for other people. Are you filling the grimoire or are you making a blank grimoire? I've got pins and needles. There we go. There's one of my herb books. A complete book of herbs. A practical guide to growing and using herbs. It shows you how to plant them and everything. And one of these days I will have a herb garden in my garden. Oh! Gonna make a cupcake one now. Been doing tinctures, teas and so on for about 25 to 30 years. Awesome. And do you know what? I'm ignoring the scoreboard. I'm going to get my ruler out and I'm doing it this way. Because this is accurate measurements on this one. Hopefully. So if I do it 2 centimetres deep, that'll be there. Two centimetres that way, which will be there. I did blank. I used to wrote a couple of oils in the herbal. Cool. See, this is where you see. This is why we don't need these stupid tools that make our job actually harder. And the mat really comes in handy, but just a ruler is all you need. You can do it that way because the mat's not quite long enough for me to see where the lines are. To line everything up. Oh. There we go. You'd still get the lines crooked. It wasn't so much the lines crooked, at least I can see the measurements on here. On that scoreboard, I don't think the grooves were lining up properly. Okay, so now I need to do 1 centimetre this side of this line. Let's line that up for starters. There we go. I don't know if that moved. No, no, still in the right position. You can turn it round though, just because it's easier to do it from the other side. And another 1 centimetre there. There we go. Should be right now, she says. Famous last words. I'm trying to push that crease out a little bit. It's not working though. There we go. Fingers crossed that's right. We'll soon find out. Doesn't look right, but you saw me measure it. Go away. Don't need you. They're about to get noisy. I can hear them. Can hear them getting frisky. The rabbits, that is, not me. Don't do frisky anymore. Too old to be frisky. Not crispy, frisky. Not too old to be a Wally though. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've still got these lines wrong. Not crooked, just not measured right. So that still looks wider. We'll find out in a minute. I mean, the point is they're homemade, handmade boxes. So, you know, they're not meant to be perfect. If they were perfect, then they'd be machine made. This one can't. I'm going to see if I can find my little blades in a minute. One of my little blades. Because I got them. In fact, I got gifted them when my friend saw me using this one going, oh, Might be because your blade's too long. But no, this one's just one of them cheap knives that you buy. Oh, you can hear the thumping. Yeah. It's when they start growling at you. People don't realise rabbits are vocal. These ones are very vocal. They're not growling. They start running around and chasing each other and making silly noises. Where was I? Oh, no, that's it. Tape. Wrong way up. Oh, see, that looks closer than the ones I was using the scoreboard for, don't it? She says. Maybe not. Do this next. Oh. Get that one ready to go. There we go. And then it's just these last two tabs. And we're done. There we go. Come on, Mum. Right. That's it. There we go. I clearly did not measure that to 2.5 centimetres, did I? Oh, to 2 centimetres. These are 2 centimetres, same size. I didn't reinforce that. I didn't reinforce that one, but I think it's okay. I think it's fine. Just bulging out a bit there. But for what I'm using it for, I think it's fine. I don't think I need to reinforce it. Let's try one of the Christmas cards again, this time using my method with a ruler. Yeah, I did. I forgot the spine support. You're all right. But it seems to be okay without it. It is. Yeah, I think it's fine without it. We'll see. Because I'm just going to be giving these boxes away anyway. I'm not going to be charging for them. It cost me 5p to make. I think I can afford to give away 5p. Or 5p and the tape, whatever the tape costs. Do it that way, remember. For the length. Oh. See, that's not cut straight. Can you see? So that won't help matters, will it? Yeah, I'm just getting into the swing of it. Just do it. But yeah, that cover of the card is bigger than the back of the card. I don't know why. The front of the card is definitely bigger than the back. You can see there's a little nick there. Oh, no, this one. I know I had another one to do. Which might be why I felt like that. Things weren't lining up properly. But probably not. There we go. Where's my score thing? There. My bone folder. I want to do some that aren't Christmas, just in case, you know, people are buying gifts that aren't for Christmas. You know, a lot of people have their birthdays between now and Christmas. In fact, I have a friend whose birthday is the 4th of December, which is a few days before my Christmas fair. These are NSPCC cards. National Society for Prevention of Cruelty to Children. Oh, I've got to do the middle one, haven't I? Something like that middle up there. 1 centimetre either side. Itchy nose. There we go. Right, let's see if I can find one of my little blades without knocking over my cup of tea. I found one. I found one that don't want to stay out. But I found one. Are you still there, Tina? Or has someone else come and started watching? Yes, you're still there. Cool. I can tell you're American. You call me ma'am. We don't do that here in the UK. So, have you got any plans for? Have you even started planning Christmas yet? I've no idea what I'm doing. I'm trying to arrange a meal with my sisters because although I had a birthday party, my sisters didn't come. They weren't invited because I'm rude like that. I just didn't think they'd enjoy a party, to be fair. So I was going to try and go out for a meal with them this weekend, but I don't think that's going to happen because one of them's being awkward. Well, two of them are being awkward. They've all got dietary requirements because, you know, health reasons. But that's fine. So we worked out that, you know, we go to the carvery, everyone should be fine. There should be something for everyone to eat. Carvery's a roast dinner, by the way. So we go, you know, going ahead. Let's go carvery. We'll sort it all out. Blah blah blah. And then my little sister says, "Oh, no, you're going to go without me because I can't leave my youngest with my oldest. There'll be a riot." I'm like, and I don't want any of the children to come along. The other one's me, Tina. The other one's me. Just me and you, because I have it open on my YouTube so I can see the chat from the laptop, and then I don't have to look on my phone and try and see it because my phone obviously is where the camera is up there. I can't really see into it very easily. No, that way. That's that way. Oh, this one looks like it's coming out better than all of the others so far. Hopefully. Hopefully, she says. Don't know if I like this tape thing. It's all right. It's doing the job. That way up. So you've got it's you, your husband, and your eldest grandson. Cool. How old is he? There we go. Is that one done? What other designs have I got in here? I've got that one. It's quite cute. There should be a fourth. And that one. Cool. 18. But he's severely autistic. So has he got the mentality of a younger child? Yeah, about a 3-year-old. So does he still get the joy that 3-year-olds get at Christmas, if that makes sense? I'm sure you understand what I'm saying. All that excitement that a little one gets opening their gifts, because they seem to lose that excitement when they get older. My children are 30 and 28. Oh, that ain't straight. I can see that ain't straight. How did I mess that one up so badly? Try again. Up there. Oh, it doesn't show much emotion. Oh, that's sad. I bet it still brings you lots of joy, though. I was very lucky to have 2 semi-healthy children. Physically healthy, completely insane. They take after their mother for being bonkers. Yeah. Still hard work, though, isn't it? I think no matter how children are, they're hard work. They bring you a lot of love and joy, but they're hard work. I presume because you've got them, got him, you're that the mother couldn't cope. That went all skewy-iffy, didn't it? Let's see if I can get it. Let's go to a straight line. There we go. There we go. Perfect. Okay, gotcha. Gotcha. That's such a shame. But he's getting all the love he needs from you. And that's what matters. As long as the child is shown love. They need for nothing else. I'm going to be making up some little notebook sets as well for the Christmas fair. I do have grimoires that I make, blank ones. I've got some of them made up, but I don't really get to sell them, so I don't think I'm going to make any more at the moment. So I'll make up some little notebooks and stuff, because hopefully I can sell them as stocking fillers. Hopefully. Fingers crossed. And I think I want to keep the Christmas fair less pagan, less witchy, and a little bit more mainstream. We have lurkers. Oh, we do. Say hello, whoever's watching. I am making up little gift boxes to put the jewellery that my sister crafts in. So little gift boxes that are going to be for free for anyone that buys a piece of jewellery, she says. Right. I'm not that worried about being perfect because I'm selling them. I am Hen, for those that don't know me. And I'm just sitting here and chatting to... Oh, we got a Brenda, I think. I think that's Brenda. All these ats get confusing. It says Brenda. Does it say da? Is that a saying no? I've got a little dot on the thing. Yes. I couldn't see if that was an A or an S. Need to clean my keyboard. Yep, Brenda. I wish YouTube will fix itself and stop with this atting people. Makes it hard to figure out who's who. Because a lot of people, I mean, it's okay if you've got your name somewhere in your at, but some people don't, and their at is completely different to their channel. Oh, I've done that wrong. Oh, well, never mind. Oh, maybe that's what I've been doing wrong the whole time. We'll find out now. No, it's still a tight squeeze. In fact, if anything, it's tighter. Oh, that's squishing up completely, that is. Loosen that off a bit. There we go. And the answer is no. Doing it the other way was, look. Mess that one up. Oh. Let's get rid of some of these bits that I've cut off. Is that ASMR? I don't think so. That's an awful noise. Go back. There we go. Send me back to remedial box making, yeah. Oh, I glued it the wrong side is what I did. I might be able to fix it though. Just not right now. Oh. I've been sitting on my foot and I've now got pins and needles in it. Does anyone else do that or is it just me? I like to sit with my legs tucked underneath, one leg tucked underneath me. I've always done it, even as a child. I don't know why, but I have. But then I get this thing called a cramp or pins and needles. Not cramp, pins and needles. So I've now got pins and needles in my foot. I remember as a kid, someone saying to me, "Where's your other leg?" It's under my bum. Because I'd sit there with one leg dangling and the other one tucked underneath me. What projects are people working? You're obviously, Tina, you told me what you're working on. Brenda, if you're still listening, what are you working on now? What projects are you working on at the moment? And the lurker, whoever you are, what projects are you working on? Of course, this method, you don't need cards to do it. In fact, it'd probably be easy without cards. Can't sit that way anymore, no. I shouldn't sit that way. It's not good for your circulation. But I do. It's that habit that I need to break. I can see that ain't straight. Oh, I remember why it doesn't look straight, because that is taller, isn't it? because they're weirdly designed cards. Where the front cover is taller than the back. Okay. Right, okay. Let's call that one. Yes, I did. Right. Make sure I do it the right way this time. Just cut. I'm going to cut the lines first. Then I'll cut out the triangles. And then look at it. It's like a what do you call it? A conveyor belt. No, it's not. I didn't nearly cut into my finger, and I promise. Okay, I may have done. Shh, don't tell anyone. You working on some watercolor painting? Cool. I bought myself some what are they called? Like fake Posca markers today. Because I need to make a sign for the outside the Christmas fair. So I thought I'll do that. I haven't tried them out yet though. I think they're fake Posca markers. The paint pen things, yeah. Acrylic paint pens, they're fake Posca markers, aren't they? Is your watercolor painting of something we would recognise, or is it very abstract, Brenda? You've not tried them yet. A lot of people use them. Yeah, I mean they work well for sign writing. That's the way I want it. The top to be the sealed box, not the bottom. Don't mess it up again. There we go. Oh, go in. Thank you. There we go. Now just some bits there. Look, see, I'm getting the hang of this now. Hopefully. I messed the last one up, so I get the hang of it. I get too confident and mess it up when I say I'm getting the hang of it. See, Tina bigged me up earlier on saying, "There you go, look at you, look how you're going," you know. And then I messed it up on the next one. So there we go. Cute. Back in the 70s, there used to be these paint pens for cloth. They had a rubber primer on the top of them. Did you have anything like that in the UK? I don't remember them, but I do remember fabric paint that came in like a tube. My mum used to have loads of it. And it had like a roller ball on the end of the tube. I did lots of painting on fabric with them. You won't encourage me anymore. Yeah, I got too confident. I messed it up. Clear up some of these bits of cardboard that I've chopped off that I don't need. I mean, what do I do with that? Can I keep them as scraps? No. I think I've got put them in there for now. So I go back to doing a floral one. No, I ain't got one of them. Oh, Lily. Yeah, probably the same. Yeah, yeah. I remember doing a pillowcase and I drew a rabbit and then I wrote "Run Rabbit Run" on it, but I spelt rabbit wrong. I did 1B, not 2. I just realised I'm being only to centimetres. They're not. They're half inches. I'm a wally. It doesn't matter. As long as I'm making everything the same. They're a little bit more than a centimetre. Because they're roughly 2.4 inches. No, 2.4 centimetres and an inch. Just under 2.5 inches, 2.5 centimetres an inch. We still haven't found out who the other lurker is yet, have we? I won't bite. I'm nice, honest. Most of the time. Most of the time. I mean, it could be that they can't type, that they haven't got an account. If you don't have a YouTube account, you can still watch, you just can't participate in the chat. Does anyone like watching like court cases and things? Because that is one of the things I got into a few years ago. Oh. Do we like that noise? We used to use old Reader Digest books, glue them like an open book, and put signed images on them.
and seal with Mod Podge and gill the gold edges. Did you? It's not something I did. I do remember Reader's Digest books though. My nan used to have a lot of them. Or was that singed images? Signed or singed? Singed. I don't know. Burnt or signature? I'm confused. Not very talkative at the moment, am I? Well, that ain't straight at all. Try that again. Before I score it, before I that way. That's fine. There we go. That's better. Not cooperating with me at all, would you say? Oh, hot flush. Okay. Oh, it's definitely got to go that way. I can't see any of the lines. That's better. Then old gilded picture frames were used. Stained glass paints and put crumpled foil behind to catch the light. Burnt edges. Oh, burnt edges around the images. Singed. Yes, I gotcha. You remember the pictures? Wow. I can't remember what I did yesterday. I do remember what I got taught was called decoupage, which is completely different to what I know decoupage to be now. So, do you remember where you used to get like an old kitchen towel, and you'd cut out images, and then you'd cut out a part of that image and stick it on, but with 3D foam underneath, so you'd have a rate, and you'd have all the different raised bits. Do you remember doing that as a kid? No, I remember doing that.
go. My wrist is starting to hurt, so I think this is going to be the last one to do, and then call it a night. Usually in your 20s by then, early 90s. Yeah, I suppose I was in my 20s in the... No, I weren't. No, I was in my 20s in the mid-90s. Mid to late 90s. My son was born in 1995 and I was 19 when I had him. Yeah, I'm going to finish after this one because like I said, my wrist is starting to hurt. Just get this one done and then we'll quit. Well, I have enjoyed your company, Tina, while I've been crafting. So I could be making videos, and I talk to myself during the video. Well, obviously I talk to when I'm making a video, I'm instructing people what I'm doing. But on something like this, there's not really much to instruct. It just seems pointless making a video for it. So I explained what I'm doing at the beginning, and then I just continue making them while I chat away to you. Plus, if I have to concentrate, I go silent, like I did just a minute ago. There's about 10 years between us, is there? Cool. Well, I just turned 50, so I made it to half a century, yay! I'm starting to feel older and older every day. The fact that I'm hurt, I've got a hurty wrist. I ain't done anything to it, I'm just old. Oh, you just turned 60? Yeah, so there is literally a decade between us. Well, if I get to your age, not Brenda, Tina, I will be very happy because neither of my parents got to your age. So I don't expect to. Oh, I should do. Go on in. There we go. Perfection. So how many did I make? That one needs sticking again. I did say that one was going to need sticking again, didn't I? That's one I took apart because it went wrong to start off with. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There you go. Oh. Hello, Juju. Goodbye, Juju. I'm just about to end because I'm getting sore. But thank you for popping by, everyone. Well, they're not particularly beautiful boxes, but they'll do the job that I need them to do. And they're all made out of cards. Simple cards. You can watch at the beginning how I did them, or I explained how I do them, sort of, maybe. I don't know. That one's the one I need to try and figure out what I did wrong. Well, I know what I did wrong. Maybe fix it. I'm not going to sleep. I'm just going to go and watch telly because I'm wide awake. But like I said, my wrist is starting to hurt. So I'm just going to stop while the going's good. Bye-bye, everyone. See you all soon. Gotta end this now. That one.